Live from the only beach that allows eldritch horrors off-leash, it's Malignant Bear, featuring me, JD Grospitz. Hello everyone, and welcome to the stream, and happy International Women's Day. We play a lot of games with female protagonists, we don't shy away from that. I don't know how you could or why you would in this day and age, or ever, honestly, but we wanted to make sure we were going to play one for today, so that's why we're continuing with Call of the Sea. We totally planned this out so that this would be our spring break week. We'd be going to a nice tropical location, in this case a tropical island close to Tahiti. I'm sure Dutch is very, very thrilled about that, but yeah, it also features a female protagonist. We play as Norah, and we're tracking down her husband, who has vanished on this island while researching a cure for a mysterious illness that she has. And spoilers, this is a Lovecraftian game. I think that might be my biggest complaint with this game so far, is that they screw up and they let you know that immediately. The opening seconds, not even section, just literally seconds of the game is Cthulhu speak. So we saw at one point the fishfolk and Dagon himself off in the distance. So yes, this is a Lovecraftian game. But still cool. Curious to see where they go with it. And we are going to be picking up on Chapter 3. We did the introduction, which was very short, and then the first two chapters where we first arrived on the island and found our husband's expedition camp and realized that somebody had died because they blew themselves up with dynamite. Somebody else went crazy as a result of that. And then there was some shenanigans, what happened. So, and then we got a dream sequence. We woke up on a beach, and there's a really creepy boat and some ooze and things. So we're going to check that out. It looks like this. That's what boats look like. Amazing. We have no feet. We're shadow, actually. I assure you we are real as this can get. Here's the beach, here's the boat. Looks like it got destroyed by some claw marks. Let's go up here first. This looks like something.
I wonder what else could be seen beyond these shores.
So yeah, we are in an island, 74-ish miles off of Tahiti. If you're not understanding the jokes there, it's Red Dead Redemption 2.
Ropes are frayed, and there are strange marks on the wooden pole.
We have a journal that keeps track of everything for us, which is good. And some notes telling us how to solve the puzzles. Sort of. Helping us with the puzzles. My other big complaint with this game is if you're terrible at reading cursive, as many people are, this might not be great. It's still pretty good. But it's kind of weird because when you find artifacts and items in the game, you have an option to see it in like a plain text and nice, neat formatting. But your journal, not so much. I mean, Norah has very good handwriting, I'll give her that. But could always be better. Is this something we can interact with? Is this a puzzle? A clue? This is the Lady Shannon. Okay, so this is the boat that her husband was on. So there's a cave there. Let's check. Is there anything here? A thing.
No power.
Okay. Let's go.
Looks like they took items from the stranded ship.
It's like more than a little stranded there. We can't jump. Or it just has no ups whatsoever. What is this?
My God, look at his contorted face. this what's going to happen to me?
Took the four of us to subdue him. Where did he get the strength? So this is the doctor who was, when there was an explosion at the camp and one of the guys died, it put some black ooze all over the doctor, and he, like, immediately started going crazy.
Those footprints definitely do not look human.
No, I have the same shoes, Norah. It's fine.
This picture is taken from a distance. What is he doing? Floating rocks?
Doctor seems to be whispering to some rocks. Are they floating? Looks like he's just spilling his coffee out. I'm sure it's fine.
I believe Harry visited this exposition when he was looking for answers for my illness.
Newburyport Tiara exhibition coming to Boston. Okay, nothing else to really see there. Cults and Rituals, an interview with Inspector John Raymond Legrasse. So if it wasn't obvious that it was Lovecraftian by now, it would be now. He is a character in some of, shows up in some other things.
Oh my.
Robert Sudum and his wife found dead at high seas. That name is familiar as well.
It's too dark to see anything.
I think he's
inside
one of the characters in this.
I should find a way. Photographic film.
Ward and Blake News Agency. Presented by Cassandra Ward.
Someone here had a green thumb. A portable typewriter. A pulp magazine. I love Chandra Hogarth stories.
The House at the End of the World. Escape from Arcadia. Tales from Beyond is the original and leading fiction magazine.
Never heard of this Eric Zahn fella.
Okay. Alright, so we need to turn the power on. Looks like we have to do that in the cave.
Someone took notes about some important dates.
June 30th, arrival on the island. July 1st, we set up camp. July 14th, Roy blows up the whale's hatch and himself. July 24th, we strike camp and move to the beach. July 14th, last entry in the Lady Shannon's ship log. Same day. What? That doesn't quite make sense. There's a giant harpoon on the Lady Shannon as well.
Did he take some amulets from the other campsite? Or did he carve some more?
We should probably take that. It seems like it might be important. They leave any food? Boy, they were boozing it up here, weren't they? Goodness.
The expedition only has 5 members now.
Yeah, one of them's not looking so hot there. Is that treasure chest? We need loot.
Hey, this sailor is a dead ringer for my grandpa Isaiah.
Mine too.
The menu is rather limited here.
Can't remember, did they solve the lead in canned goods thing by the 30s? I'm pretty sure they did. I know that was a major contributing factor in the, was it the failed Arctic expedition of the Terror, HMS Terror?
These
That
two
everybody had
fellas seem to get
serious
along
lead
pretty
poisoning.
well.
Frank and Tehora singing while working in the workshop.
I'm glad you stayed by his side, whoever you are.
Frank, I understand what you're saying. We can't leave Harry here alone. I know you must be thinking I'm only interested in a scoop. What'd you do if it was your wife who was sick? Would you let her die? I'm staying here to the end. Oh, so this is the reporter, the woman that was with them.
These medical tools are hair-raising. The doctor was certainly well supplied with all kinds of substances. Discarded clothing. It hasn't been. A handkerchief with the letters EDW embroidered on it. It's
Okay. A hat.
a white fedora. It's really dirty.
Do we have a hat? Should we steal his?
Oh dear. This dog was a certifiable loon.
Yesterday the stones danced with my song. My song oh. Oh. That very quickly turned from not English to not anything. Obviously, like all good glam rock frontmen, I can of course sing in Cthulhu speech, but you can't hear it. It would kill you. You would just go crazy. Your brain would turn to mush instantly. So we can't do that on stream. You think YouTube hates swearing? Boy, would we get demonetized for that. Although I saw they backtracked on the swearing thing, supposedly. That son of a DeWitt stabbed Frank. Luckily it was just a flesh wound. Almost said fresh. I guess it was a fresh wound at some point. It's a good thing they held me back or I would have plugged that nutcase like a rabid dog. Jesus, what am I saying?
I've never seen Harry so angry. It might need to be turned on. It might need to be turned on.
Old projector.
A rock stained with black ooze. Looks like the prototype of something.
It's floating. Port Moresby.
Captain Hodgson told me that knowing the lunar cycles is useful for better navigation at night. So Harry probably took this calendar from the Lady Shannon. How can someone build something like this out of stone?
Very carefully.
You always did have a good ear, Harry.
It's pretty wild. Okay. Is there anything else here? So we still need to turn the lights on, and I haven't seen where to do that. Is it this? I guess where do all these wires... There's a whole mess of them here.
Dead as a doornail.
Right, so those lead this way, those power the cave. But the power to that comes from its own way. Oh, it is inside the boat. Okay.
The ship's hull was ripped open. A few jagged rocks couldn't have caused a gash of this size.
This level is gigantic. Hopefully we can turn on the power in here somehow.
This place gives me the creeps. I can't see any trace of the ship's crew, nor their remain. No power.
So that goes this way. Alright, this looks promising.
I'll try again. Nope, wrong. Damn it.
Oop.
This isn't right. I'll try again.
Nope.
Nope, wrong.
Had the wrong thing targeted, I guess.
All green. Now, what exactly did I turn on?
So we're gonna have to go and do relays for all of them. Is it going to run out of power? Seems fine.
That voice. Is that Harry?
The Lady Shannon has run aground. Its crew is unaccounted for. So 5 of us have survived, but we're stranded
No.
on this island.
Just a recording.
Please send help immediately.
Even the crew of the ship that brought Harry's expedition to this island were afraid of it.
Everhart expedition.
June 30th, 1934. We delivered 6 members of the Everhart expedition to the island without incident. We'll come back to pick them up again in 3 weeks. If there's anything left to pick up by then. Left island after lunch, no incidents. July 1st, nearby area seems adequate for whaling. We make it a good catch.
Please send help immediately.
This is the captain's last entry.
July 14th. Good weather and clear sailing until a surprise undercurrent took the ship. I haven't seen the sea that rough in years. First mate swears he saw a huge sea creature near our hull shortly afterwards. Definitely not a whale.
Shannon has run aground. Its crew.
The ship was whaling not far from here.
So 5 of us have survived, but we're stranded on this island. Please send help immediately. This is a distress call from the Everhart.
This room has power. We don't have to change anything in here, it looks like. Just have to look at stuff.
The Lady Shannon has run
And
aground.
I was completely covered in that black goo. I wonder what it'll do to me.
Everything on this island has something to do with that damn black ooze in one way or another. Even Dr. DeWitt's irrational behavior seems related to his getting exposed to that awful liquid.
The black ooze's properties are perplexing.
Black ooze tests changes consistency, levitates when exposed to different vibration frequencies.
Of Tahiti. The Lady Shannon has run aground. Its crew is unaccounted for.
These knobs must control the vibrations inside this chamber.
Stranded on this island. Please
Let's come
send
back to
help
that.
immediately.
Maybe the legend is more real than it seems.
On the island of Penope, there's a city called Non Madal that's composed entirely of large basalt structures. Legend has it the city was built with floating stones moved by black magic.
Unaccounted for. So 5 of us.
Turn that off.
Apparently, Harry's expedition waited for a long time to be rescued. Did they give up hope? Frank is certainly a resourceful man.
Wired up your message to the radio like you asked, Mr. Everhart. I'll keep it broadcasting as long as the ship's got fuel.
What were you looking for in the heart of the island?
I was thinking this expedition has failed and was worried about how we'd get home, but then I found those stairs led me to the giant stone organ. Might be another way to get to the very heart of the island. In any case, there's nothing we can do until someone hears our distress call. Okay, so we're going to turn the distress call off so that more people don't die, and also so that we don't waste fuel. I don't think that actually matters, but... Is there any clues for this? There are, they're not in this room. Oh, there's a bunch of different frequencies there that they've tried. But we can't... Ah, I see, I see. I saw it for a second. Oh, I get it. It's one of these. Okay, so we have to... That one controls those two. I'm close. Oh no, wait, no.
I'd better write down those numbers in my journal.
Okay, she's writing it down. We don't have to. Okay, 262, 349, and 415. Haven't seen any jump scares or anything really spoopy yet. I don't know if we will.
Only God knows how long I've been covered in this black liquid. I wonder what it's going to do to me. Although I doubt anything could be worse than my illness.
Her illness is she has some spots on her hands. That's why you gotta wear the gloves. She suggests that there's more to it than that, but that's the only effect that we have seen. Is that she cannot hand model. This boat seems dangerous, I don't know.
At last, some light. That should make things easier.
We're not gonna run out or anything, are we? Looks like we're fine. Okay, so let's head back over here first. See if we missed anything.
Ropes are frayed, and there are strange marks on the wooden pole.
That looks like that was it there. But over here, I think we got everything. Okay, so that gives us light over there. We're still not running out of it either, so take that as a good sign. Yeah, we saw that. Is there anything else to see here?
I don't know if someone in the expedition was a cook, but I really hope they didn't rely on Harry for it. When he lived in the dormitory, he only ate out of tomato soup and corn cans. I've never seen anybody with such poor nourishment.
Hey, if it works.
So, is this recording? Mm-hmm. Well, shouldn't we be listening to something, Frank?
I have assembled and disassembled it. Twice. So it should be fixed, Mr. Everhart. I don't know. Maybe it was never meant to play music.
DeWitt, where have you been this whole time?
Oh my god. He's got a knife.
Get off me, you lunatic!
Hold him! Hold him for Christ's sake! Call the Aroa, quick!
Okay. So DeWitt stabbed Frank. Not cool. I guess that was the other thing to see here? Or no, we didn't see these.
What happened on this ship?
crashed.
He's repairing my old music box. Attack? What attack?
Okay. We didn't go over there, actually. Realized that this is a thing. Oop. Get some stutters here. Oh, hello. There's another whole camp over here, and possibly more. Definitely more.
Some kind of improvised workshop. This must be the highest part of the island. And that
That diamond shape.
You made it work, Harry. Now it's my turn.
Good morning, crew. Sorry for the revelry this morning. I didn't expect to wake you all up with the noise from that awful organ. The good news is the organ revealed the entrance to a temple. The bad news is the temple is on the mountaintop. So hope you're in the mood for a good hike. Joking aside, if the temple has the answer I'm looking for, we can finally leave this damn island and go home. There's still the issue of getting off the island. You can't simply leave. To have a means to do so.
So this is the reason the ship was scavenged.
Frank, if we want to enter the temple on the mountaintop, we'll have to reproduce the effects of the organs somehow. If we weren't planning on this, we'll have to rebuild a machine with whatever we can lay our hands on for Lady Shannon. Think we can do that?
What kind of machine were you building? Blowtorch. Looks like it's been used a lot. Harry isn't usually very chummy, but he really seems to like Frank.
Frank, great idea. We'll move the material we need to the summit so we can get set up camp there. Just another thing. Please stop calling me Mr. Everhart. Call me Harry, as all my friends do. Okay. Oop. Looks like whatever is here broke.
A burned photo. I can't make out what's in it.
Look at this photograph. Boy, Dagon really did a number on this boat. My frames.
When I get back home, I'm going to read up on engineering. I've been interested in knowing how things work since I was a child, but I always thought technology wasn't for me. What nonsense.
Yeah, everybody should learn how stuff works. It's pretty cool.
That huge stone door looks like an exit. How does it open?
Feels like there's Vaseline on the camera. It's very weird.
This ornate structure certainly isn't natural, but not man-made either. This feels ominous.
What did that do? Should we check out the cave first? Look at this. Any clues?
Must be instructions to operate this bizarre structure.
Tune the organ by opening and closing the right tubes. And which ones are the right ones? don't know what we're doing here. Where's this lead? Okay. Huh. None of that means anything to me. Okay, so let's go, not here. See what we can find. I guess it's supposed to be like, you know, kind of like the sea spray or something is the effect. But it's just, it looks like there's just Vaseline in my eyes. Maybe there is, who knows? Gotta rub my eyes real quick to check. It looks really weird whenever I touch my face with the model. Alright, so back to here. Oh, we can try our things here.
What kind of doodad is this?
I had it. Okay. Oop. Okay, so we have all of the... So these are the frequencies we need. Is the first key. That one. And then that one. 2. Did we win?
It's well tuned. I expected no less from you, old pal.
A book.
Wow, look at the size of these stones.
Okay. So, ooh, a thing.
These symbols are linked to the piano keys.
That means we need to take this, right?
A rock stained with black ooze. Looks like the prototype of something.
Tide level measurements.
I hope you didn't borrow this slide projector from the University of Denver, old pal.
Oh god. Huh. Okay. Oh. That one's a little ominous.
Well, that cartoon was unexpected and inexplicable.
Can we get notes for these things? We'll just turn that off. Okay, she got notes for that. I guess that's the important part. Maybe what I was supposed to find there was the cartoon. That was the clue. That looks like something. A lot of whispering
It's
coming from this
curious, but
cave.
It's the first time since I got sick that I feel useful. Harry is depending on me, and not the other way around. What odd structure. It doesn't look like a building, though.
Okay. That looks like something up there, but we can't get up there that I can tell. Nope, we can't.
Sometimes I still doubt whether this isn't just some ghastly dream.
Maybe it is. Okay, so we learned how to play the piano from that. That was good. It was vital. With that knowledge, we can maybe kind of figure out something with this. I kind of doubt it. So this is... Okay, so we need that one down. Right? Yeah. And those... This one goes up. That one stays... That one stays up. Okay. Couldn't tell what that was a picture of. There's too much Vaseline on the camera. This one goes down. I don't know if that's doing anything like that. This is... goes up. This one stays up. So our next one is down here. Stays down.
Those symbols seem to indicate the height of the tide.
Norah, you didn't take notes about the slideshow. What does it mean? Huh. So the tide is it's the almost lowest. So let's go back.
I'm quite scared of storms. When I was a child, I used to cover myself with the sheets to not listen to the noise of thunder. I honestly doubt I'd like to cover myself with anything in here. Time to overcome my fears, I guess.
The frames. Okay. So we need... Yes. Yes.
I think this is the right one.
So I was supposed to have found that other thing first and then... No. Okay. Thank you, Norah. That's very helpful. Now we get to go back and figure out what that means. Nice night for a walk, though, yeah? Okay. So, because it is low tide, that becomes that. But so that is that, and it has to stay down then. Okay. Oh god. This one is those, which becomes that. Chest. Oh, stay up. Okay. Two lines becomes 2 dots, which stays up. Four squares becomes 1 dot, which stays down. I think. I don't know if I'm reading this right. 4 triangles becomes 4 squares, which stays down. 3 dots becomes 4 triangles, which stays up. Am I really just off by 1? And this is... That becomes that, which goes up. Okay. This I don't understand at all. I mean, it's clearly the phase of the moon, but... It doesn't help if I don't know what day it is and can't see the moon to help me with that. I guess there is no moon, right? Oh, wait. I think I get it. So when it's this tide level, we want this note. We have to play 262 hertz, which is this symbol, but at low tide, it's actually that. Okay, and 349 is this, so we want this open. This one... No. We want that one open. So the only other one we want open is... not you. Not you. Not you. Yes, you. And I guess this will just keep trying until we get it. Has to be one of the phases of the moon. There's only 4 of them.
Holy Mike! What kind of magic is this?
That was pretty cool. Huey has that same pipe working in his mansion in Vaduz. It's really weird.
My dear old pal, I think I'm getting closer to understanding what is happening to you, but it is taking a toll on my sanity. As fascinating as this island and its ancient and unfathomable wonders may seem, it's also a place plagued with misfortune and calamities. We lost Roy at the campsite, and we almost lost our engineer on this beach. The doctor went mad and stabbed him with a strange knife.
That's the knife that we
And
got
all
in the
because
mail.
of this island, Norah. Initially, we were optimistic and in high spirits, but now we've all become resentful and discouraged. Even I can feel how I am constantly assaulted by dark thoughts. Anyway, if what I am going through here helps me find you a cure, it'll have been worth it. I hope to find an answer in the temple on that mountain peak. Love you always, Harry.
My poor Harry. He is worried, exhausted, disheartened. I will find you, my love.
This one now.
Wow. Let's see what the next one does.
It's pretty cool. Imagine if this was your doorbell. Do we win? Oh. There's a choir out here with us? We're not alone at all.
That's it. That's where Harry must have gone.
It seems pretty likely.
I'm not sure why, but I don't feel this island is dangerous. Maybe it's because I haven't spent as much time here as Harry did.
What? What makes you... What? After everything you've seen, both from what happened to Harry and his expedition and what has happened to you, you're like, nah, this is fine. This seems okay. Totally normal stuff here. Write about this for Lonely Planet when I get back.
Whew, that was quite a hike.
Chapter 4. There's 6 chapters in the game. We're going to do 2 per stream, so we'll finish this one and then end it there. But there's some screen tearing going on there. The
I've
thing...
been seeing these horseshoe-shaped pillars all the way up. Do they mark a path?
Another thing.
I'm at the top of the mountain. I can see that giant diamond-shaped thing really close from here.
It's not that close.
Took me a while to get here, but the views are worth it.
What view? I can't see a damn thing, Norah. What are you talking about? It's raining. It's the only thing you can see, and you can see that from everywhere. A useless box that doesn't have a bottom. No wonder the expedition failed.
They built all this just with pieces from the beached ship. Frank sure must be a real whiz.
Okay.
His low spirits are obvious in this photo. What was wrong with Frank? He looked so thin.
He got stabbed.
They built
Okay.
loudspeakers on top of this tower to reproduce the effect of the organ. Very clever, old pal.
It's pretty cool, actually.
Nakal? So this is like Atlantis, but in the Pacific Ocean, right?
According to the legend that said the continent Mu sank into the Pacific thousands of years ago, its massive stone structures, generally irregular in shape, contrasted with the unique use of diamond shapes. This is reminiscent of other rhomboid symbols, such as the Lasange or the Hindu Lakshmi star. However, experts believe in the specific case of the Nakal structures, instead of representing fertility and prosperity, the rhombus was a sign of transformation and evolution. Rhombus is a pretty fun word.
Harry's convinced the answer to my illness lies inside that temple.
To use the ship's turbine and juggle with the things I got from the ship to make this work. See if I can manage to power the whole set with just the scarce materials I have.
No power. Looks like a sneaky snapshot. She doesn't look at all happy.
She's a cultist. Oh.
Oh no! Frank died. Oh, Frank had a daughter named Evangeline. What a darling. I'm so sorry. He was such a talented man, and he seemed to be a good friend of Harry's.
Okay, so the doctor died in the previous chapter. Frank dies in this one. There's power over there. Some more stuff up there. Let's go over here.
They built a turbine to generate electricity under the falling water, but the stream isn't close enough to the wheel.
Okay. Oh no.
Blood-soaked rags.
But this was Frank's house. Or tent.
He thought it was a flesh wound, but it kept getting worse.
Try to do something with this wound from DeWitt's attack. No matter what I do, it still looks infected. I feel worse every day.
A Bible. It must have belonged to Frank.
Pretty well worn.
These levers connect those gears to direct the wheel's energy into the turbine.
Oh, I see. Maybe. What's that? That one was fine. Or was it? Can't tell. Does it matter? I feel like I'm missing some sort of clue here, but I haven't found a whole lot of anything. Okay, but why won't it stay in place? So let's explore around more and then come back. What does that mean?
There are some homemade loudspeakers, probably to amplify the sound.
There's another one.
Homemade loudspeakers, probably to amplify the sound. There's a symbol inside. So I guess you used the notes from the organ and they weren't the right ones.
All right. Can you turn it on, Cass?
Please, sir, we should not do this.
Not now.
Haven't we had enough warnings, Mr. Everhart? What else do we need? Another death?
Listen to me. Frank lost his life setting this whole thing up. So we're not going to discuss it anymore. We're going to activate it, period. Is that clear enough for you?
Hey, Ma!
Fine. Same to you. working!
Is something wrong, Harry?
The ground is shaking. No, no!
No, our tent!
I told you about it. You damn fool! You're going to kill us all! Turn it off! Turn it off!
Hey, so that didn't go so well for them. We can do better.
1212, testing. Nope, doesn't work. I like singing so much. Harry and I often sang together. When my condition got worse, Harry thought it wasn't a good idea to make... Heavens, looks like a rock slide crushed all the tents. A torn picture. Maybe the Polynesian guide didn't like people taking pictures of... The only tent that came out of the rock slide in one piece is the one filled with amulets.
Might be a sign that we should probably grab one of those. Maybe. Just a hunch, Norah. Just throwing it out there. Mr. Franklin Drayton Jr. Dear Mr. Drayton, we acknowledge your receipt of your letter July 30th enclosing your application for admission to our School of Engineering. Sorry to inform you we are not authorized to consider a colored person for admission. I regret we cannot help you in this regard. Doesn't even say what university it is. Cowards.
They didn't accept Frank in the university. They should be ashamed.
Okay, so this one is that. So we have to push that one. Yeah. Thing.
I'm not sure if Harry ever got to read this note.
Mr. Harry, you're a good man. I know you love your wife. Do yourself a favor and return home for her. You won't find anything but death. Leave now. Cass will try to convince you to do otherwise. She's only interested in getting a good scoop. Don't listen to her. No strength left. I'm sorry. Goodbye, Frank. So if he was Frank Drayton, that means he owned an entire, like, automotive company. We've seen a whole bunch of stuff from Drayton Motors, and they still wouldn't accept him as an engineer. Ridiculous.
Oh dear. Oh, I'm sorry, but art has never been your thing, old pal.
I might be able to do better than that.
Are these figures singing like a choir?
Look like robots. Robots can't sing, Norah.
These drops of rain are so refreshing. It feels really good.
That's how you know we're turning. We're going to be a mer person. I guess we'll go up here. It's the only place we haven't been yet.
Dead as a doornail.
Well, that was a good use of time. I knew that that's what we would find up there, and yet. Oh, I figured out the other puzzle in my head. I realized what I was supposed to do. I also figured out that one.
I'm really sorry about Frank. Harry doesn't have many friends. When you finally do get to know him, he's so witty, so funny. A loving person. But it takes a lot for him to open up.
I get this now. Shame we can't push the button from that side. That would have been ideal. Oh. Okay. I thought maybe we just had to do the gears like that one, then that one, then that one, then that one, but no. Apparently that's not it. We have to cause another rock slide? Is that it? Alright, but anywho, this one is, it's that symbol, top one. This one is whatever that is, which is that one.
No power.
This one is that, which is the bottom
Did these stone columns just vibrate? Amazing! The hatches are opening.
one. Okay, that looks like it's letting more water, which probably a good thing. So then we have to turn the water on to get this running. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I was on the right path.
Now the wheel is moving.
So now I can put the gears into position. So that one's going to be spinning. Then we just need the very tedious going back and forth to make the other one spin, because that one is locked in. So I had the right idea, just wrong order of operations there. We can for sure reach over there and do that. I believe in you, Norah.
Huh, that was easy.
Yeah, you speak for yourself.
No power. These buttons seem to adjust the amount of energy that goes through the turbine.
Always hated these.
That should give the turbine some energy. Great, I did it. Now everything should be powered.
Yay, we did it. We got the power. Gonna turn it on. Yeah. Anything new and cool in here? Now that it's lit up?
Oh, what? Did I do something wrong? Come on, work. Come on.
What? I was thinking this seemed a little easy, so...
Now what? What's happening this time? Where am I? I can feel the fever rising. Oh God, no. My illness. Is it coming back? Was this an ocean? An ocean that dried up?
The ocean doesn't whisper this much usually. Okay, so I guess we do have some other ailments other than needing to wear gloves.
My cane. No. I would rather die than use that damned thing again. These really are ancient bones of a very ancient creature. They are so dry. I need to find water. My bed. And how many times did I think I was going to die lying in this bed? I'd better find some shade before I dry right up. The horseshoe-shaped pillar. And that diamond shape again.
Okay.
I can't take much more of this. I feel woozy.
Whoa. Good luck getting a realtor out here.
A house. That's not a house. That's our house in Englewood. Am I dreaming? Or am I just losing my mind?
There's water here. We did it.
That's our mailbox, too. Harry? Are you home?
Wow, you had weird taste in decorating, Norah.
I miss you so much, old pal. A picnic with Harry's brother and sisters. I started wearing gloves shortly after that day. I am definitely losing my mind.
I'm sure it's fine.
I don't understand what is happening, Harry. Are you...
That was a pretty cool effect, though. I'll give them that.
Checkmate in 3 moves. The Everhart twosome. What a duo. Harry gave me this necklace after one of his scavenger hunts. It's a photo of my mother and me. She had just gotten worse from her illness.
You can see the spots on her neck.
The happiest day of my life. And one of the...
Oop. It's the music box.
My mother's music box. Cousin Robert? But I don't have any cousins.
Interesting location to send that from. But sure, why not?
What a sweet melody. What was that? Another vivid dream? And my music box again, but it wasn't broken anymore. And what a catchy tune. I'm not going back up there. The fuse box is already providing electricity to this entire setup.
Works for me.
I've lived more in these last 2 days than in the previous 6 years. With my illness, I'd forgotten about the kind of person I am. I might not be daring, but I am determined. Love gave me strength, but it also gave me something to lose.
This might be a very short chapter. You know what you have to
Since I
hum.
got sick,
Or
but
sing.
let's give it a shot.
That wasn't Bohemian Rhapsody at all.
That was quite a show.
We did it.
This feels like hallowed ground.
Looks like they made it in here too.
Are they bathing him in black ooze?
I bet it exfoliates. That looks important. Is that important? Well, if I can't take notes of it, it must not be that important.
His hands are changing, like in my dream. Look at those spots. They look like mine. Now he's some sort of man-fish? Fish of every size and shape.
That's foreboding.
This looks like the same kind of elevator that was in the campsite.
Okay.
These patterns look too familiar. She sounds worried for him, I think.
Okay.
Where is this taking me?
Oh my.
Looks like I'm inside the giant fish head that I saw from below. Harry marked this symbol for a reason. I'd better write it down.
Boy, there's a lot going on here. Okay. I was thinking this chapter looks pretty short, but apparently not.
A broken liquor bottle. Is this Harry's? He hates booze. Harry threw a bottle against the wall. Was it because he was frustrated for not deciphering this? Or because of what he discovered when he did?
Okay.
It's amazing how words and symbols can keep their meaning after thousands of years.
None of this means anything to me, though.
Well, this one was easy, I think.
Okay.
My dear old pal, Norah.
Uh-oh.
I wish I could write something else, but a long time ago I promised you I would never lie to you. So here goes. There is no cure for your illness. What you carry in your blood is changing you, and it will keep changing you until it's done, whatever that means. There is nothing we can do to stop it. My dear old pal, my partner, the love of my life, I am so sorry. I've made so many mistakes. All those deaths because of me. Frank, DeWitt, Roy. All for nothing. Maybe Teodoro is right. Maybe we can return to the beach and build a raft to get back to Papiete. Maybe in less than a month, I could be back.
There's no cure? But he didn't finish the letter. What did you do, Harry? Where are you? I know for sure that you didn't go back home, so what? What do I do now? Are you still on the island? I have to find you.
I like that they were like running low on supplies and things were pretty dire, but you know, he still had to bring his pipe, bunch of booze. That was really important. The luxury sleeping bag, that was good. The radio, just in case, you know, gotta have some tunes. Also like that he didn't finish the letter, but had plenty of time to put it in an envelope with a wax seal. Priorities.
God's blood. Does this mean that... Is this related to me somehow, to my disease? I'm starting to... This one was really hard to figure out. Good job, Harry. Well done, Harry. Boy, am I lucky that you did the hard part of figuring things out.
Tunes.
John McCormack's Dear Old Pal of Mine? Our favorite song.
You even brought a record player up here? Are you kidding me?
So that's how you mark the symbol's orientation.
Oh, this is... Oh, God. Oh, no.
I've seen this symbol in the murals several times. I guess it can be applied to both water and black ooze.
All right. So, uh,
A complex pattern.
I don't get this at all. It sounds like it's changing something else, but I don't... Okay, wait, hold up, hold up, hold up. Transformation, so it needs to be in the second quadrant? What? This is what's really throwing me off. Combining symbols creates words. Say north in the wheel changes the symbol. Causes the symbol to change quadrant. So does that mean that this symbol... Wait. Liquid. What does it mean, change the quadrant the symbol's in? That doesn't make any sense. Huh. I feel like there has to be a clue that I'm missing here. Like something that I'm not seeing that I can potentially interact with. But there's nothing else here. Or am I... Ooh, thing.
Someone punched the wall so hard that they bled. Was it you, Harry?
There's too many other people around, so... Probably.
This is the right combination.
Yeah, we did it! What? I was just gonna push them and see if anything changed around the room. That was it, we won! I don't know how. I don't understand that puzzle at all. But we did it. Thank God.
It appears Harry didn't advance any further.
Can't go any further. I've tried everything. This isn't working. What do I need? I followed the sequence correctly. In my hand, I can't get the thing to work. Cross the river down there. Harry, do you know what a river is? Have you seen a river before, Harry? Because it's not this. It's decidedly not this.
Those are drums of some sort.
Oop.
I screwed up.
Oop, no, it was that one.
No, not again.
I'm still just reeling from that last puzzle.
This technology never ceases to amaze.
Your drum kits were pretty wild back in the 30s. We built a Stargate.
Harry said it didn't work for him, so it shouldn't work for me either. Unless there's something different about my hand. Anyway, Norah, you know what you've got to do.
We were made of ooze the whole time. Nope.
My hands. Look at my hands. This is definitely not a dream. And I'm starting to doubt the others were dreams too.
We have to get custom-made gloves.
I should be scared, but it's hard to explain what I feel, but it isn't fear. Not a bit.
We're just gonna get onto dry land here.
Another one of those gates, like the one I saw in the temple. I'm back to being me.
Well, so this is chapter 5, and like I said, there are 6 chapters in the game. We're going to do 2 per stream, so we will do 5 and 6 next time. I've heard that this is the longest one, actually, as well, so I don't want to start what can potentially be a long one, because I get the feeling these are all meant to be done, like each chapter, like do it in one go, kinda. Or at least that's how I have to do it, because otherwise I would forget and screw up even worse than I already am. So, yeah, we've confirmed that Norah is a fish person. Or maybe. Maybe. Who knows? Could be. Anyway, lots of people died to get that information. She could have just gone swimming and probably figured it out, though. Might have been a little safer. And probably way less expensive. But anyway, we'll figure out more about what that means and where this leads us to next time. I'm still enjoying this, for sure. It's definitely got some interesting things. We're getting close to the conclusion, though, to see where this leads us. But yeah, whether you're here live or you watch this VOD later on down the road, I hope you're enjoying it too. And until next time, have a good one.